Yesterday I recorded a video under what I thought was a catchy title. It was Whitmer, Newsom, Cuomo must go, and I thought it was sort of like it sounded like a chant or something, and it rhymed, and so I liked it, so I put it on. I slapped it on as a title, and immediately I started to notice that compared to my other videos, it was not getting the same kind of traffic. And you know, it's not like my videos get a huge amount of hits, generally speaking. Even on my old channel, when I had over 4,000 subscribers, I never got, well, not never, but it was infrequent when I got, you know, a large number of views. But this was smaller than normal, and I thought that was interesting. And then later that day, or actually this morning, I woke up to find that they had removed the video. They'd removed it. They'd taken it down, and their explanation was that I had violated the terms of service because I had said things about the World Health Organization and their policies and social distancing. I never mentioned the World Health Organization in that video. I never mentioned social distancing in that video. YouTube is full of shit. YouTube clearly has an agenda. I mean, of course, at this point, you know, to talk about it at all, to talk about this as if it were a revelation would be silly. It's like after getting abused 500 times, the 501st time you say, "Oh, you know what? I'm getting abused." Now then the question comes, well, if you're getting abused, why do you stay on? Why do you keep using this platform? I'm just the answer is I'm just using it for my own purposes. It's the best way to reach people, and so I'm using it not out of any fidelity to it, but simply because it's useful to me. And you can see my video, YouTube is my whore, nothing more. But it is an abusive whore, and it is a censorious whore. And it is a dishonest whore, because there was nothing in that video that I recorded yesterday that mentioned the World Health Organization, that mentioned social distancing. It was about the fact that these governors that I talked about were killing old people by the thousands, and that this was, in my opinion, eugenics at work. That was the main thrust of the video. That, you know, they were trying to play it off like it was a bureaucratic snafu or just a terrible mistake or whatever, but what they were doing was sending sick and contagious old people to nursing homes, and thus killing tons of vulnerable population, tons and tons of people, thousands of people in places like Michigan and California and New York State, and that it was the fault of the governors. They were the ones who were doing these things, and they were also the ones, you know, these three governors are also the ones who are the most tyrannical and most draconian as far as the policies that they've been advancing over the last year. So YouTube lied. YouTube lied about my video. YouTube took down my video under false pretenses. They lied about the reason why they were doing it. I think they did it because they were running flack. Because they're running flack for these governors, and I think my video got flagged because I mentioned these governors' names and that was me succumbing to you know, the allure of wanting to have a catchy title. I do think those governors need to go. And you know, wiki, altrightnovelist.com.